start the final lap. They're still as close as ever, and it is Lee Johnston from Alistair Seeley from Glen Irwin. What a race this is, Steve.
This is a stunner. It's making up for all the disappointments we had earlier in the day. For the second time, we start the last lap. Away we go. This is a proper one. It's even better now. They're even closer. The track conditions are much better. I just don't know who to put my money on here. I have to say, Glen Irwin is the fastest guy into the final chicane. That could be the crucial one.
He's the one with all the inventive moves, isn't he? Everyone else plans a move, does it, and all the rest of it. Whatever you throw at Glen Irwin, he comes up with an answer and does something else. And if it comes down to a scramble into the last couple of chicanes over the coast road, I'd put my money on Glen Irwin, but they've got to be this close for it to be like that.
I think I'd agree. I don't think I've ever seen anyone ride round the outside from behind and outbrake Alistair Seeley into that McLean chicane. Now, the only trouble is that it looks like Glen Irwin has just lost a bit of drive, or something's happened coming out that. He's just lost the toe here. Now it's down to these two. It's the Triumph versus Suzuki. Suzuki leads at the moment through Station Corner. We know it's going to be dry as we come up to the university. They all know it's going to be dry. If they don't get any rain on their visors, they'll know full well back markers are coming into play now.
Glen Irwin has lost a little bit of ground, but he's coming up behind them now, and a little bit of wobble there, isn't there?
Yeah.
You're right about that snapping about underneath Lee Johnston, but Irwin has come straight round the outside. Is he going to get past Alistair Seeley as well?
Well, it's all about the brakes again, and I think I put the money on Glen Irwin actually, but he is, he is again. He just lets the, well, he doesn't put the brakes on, he carries so much more corner speed, trail brakes into the corners a lot more. Little dangerous on circuits like road circuits, but he manages to just trail brake the front brake going into the corners, runs it in there faster.
Alistair Seeley kept the line tight, tried to close up on him. He's riding the wheels off that machine, isn't he? Lee Johnston behind in third place. Don't rule him out. We've seen what he can do on the run down towards Metropole. We've seen what all of them can do over the coast road. The most exciting half a lap of this 6-lap race is coming up as Seeley and Irwin go side by side, and Lee Johnston uses the slipstream to come up alongside. He won't be as late on the brakes as they do.
Yeah, but watch Glen Irwin on the brakes here. Here he'll be later, and he's got the inside line. He just can hold it back that bit more. He's got that bike working really well through the brakes. Watch out, this was where we saw a bit of a moment 2 laps ago from Alistair Seeley. He gets through there this time, okay, so he's now fine on it. But yeah, Glen Irwin is the man. He can afford to be second out of Black Hill and win it by being so good on the brakes.
Alistair Seeley goes past him on the run up towards McAvoy. Lee Johnston is in the slipstream of both of them, and we are about to enter the critical phase of this race. Glen Irwin late on the brakes, gives Alistair Seeley the room. Will he get the drive out of here? He was quick through here when he was leading, wasn't he? Seeley gets away well.
They'll all be thinking, where do I want to be? Do I want to be the third? Do I want to be second? Do I want to be first? But I just think that these two now are going to slipstream Alistair Seeley. Look at Lee Johnston. They're both going to get past him before they get on the brakes. Seeley's holding the inside line. He'll want to move across in a minute. And I tell you what, Glen Irwin on the brakes is just unbeatable, it seems. And he runs it in there fast again. Through here he goes, and honestly Glen Irwin is seemingly the man. If he can just be in second place leading up towards that McLean chicane, I think he's going to win the race.
Irwin, Seeley, Lee Johnston, they're that close, and we are just a mile or two from home. This is the critical mile, though. This is over the coast road, that imposing and daunting blind corner which so dominates this stretch of the road, and which Seeley's so good at, but he can't.
He's going to get the slipstream. He's going down the inside. They're virtually touched there. Virtually touched now. Lee Johnston's got the run. He's got the inside line. Lee Johnston on the 13th line. And it's going to be close. Johnston's going down the inside. Irwin's trying the outside line. They can't do it.
Lee Johnston's gone straight on.
Seeley's won the race.
Seeley's won it. What an astonishing way to finish this race. Good heavens.
Well, unfortunately, Lee Johnston is going to get a penalty through going straight on there. Alistair Seeley, one more time. The wily fox from Garrick Fergus has done it again.
There's the checkered flag, and what a way to finish. That was, I'm glad it was like that, because it had tears before bedtime written all over it.
Well, it did really, but that's the winner, and I think you're going to find that second place will go to Glen Irwin, because I'm pretty certain that there'll be at least a 10-second penalty for Lee Johnston. How disappointing for him. But
he'll have to
they were so desperate, all three of them, and basically he won it by the other two's mistakes.